There are too many celebrities out there to count, many of which are not even in the same industry. And for this reason, a lot of fans do not know that some of their favorite celebs are actually related. Care to find out who these related celebrities are? Then keep watching this video, as I'll be listing out 48 celebrities you had no idea were related. Starting off with Jonah Hill and Beanie Feldstein. Have you ever wondered why Jonah Hill and Beanie Feldstein look alike? Well, it's because they're siblings. Specifically, Jonah is the big brother, while Beanie is the younger, annoying sibling. Well, maybe not annoying. Anyway, Jonah proved just how much he loved his sister by getting a tattoo of her in March 2018 in celebration of her Broadway debut, Hello Dolly. Next, we have Phil Collins and Lily Collins. The one and only Phil Collins is the father of Lily Collins, who has now risen to fame thanks to her role in Netflix's Extremely Wicked. The 31-year-old actress once wrote about her father in a book of personal essays, which was released in 2017. An excerpt from her writing reads, and I quote, "I forgive you for not always being there when I needed you, and for not being the dad I expected. I forgive the mistakes you made, and although it may seem like it's too late, it's not. There's still so much time to move forward." Now, for Denzel Washington and John David Washington. The resemblance between Denzel and his son is so strong that you would think that they were twins. Well, except for the fact that Denzel looks much older. Resemblance aside, they're both award-winning actors, so I guess it runs in the family. Up next is Bruce Dern and Laura Dern. The 53-year-old Laura Dern is the daughter of not one, but two Hollywood legends, Diane Ladd and Bruce Dern. So close are they that when Laura was nominated for Best Supporting Actress for her role in 2015's Wild, it was her father who accompanied her to the Academy Awards show. In an interview, Laura said, and I quote, "We have the same sense of humor and the same level of irreverence, and we're similar as actors. My dad was always interested in characters he didn't understand. He was such a great bad guy in movies." Here's an interesting fact. There are a total of 7 Oscar nominations in the Dern family. Moving on now to Dolly Parton and Miley Cyrus. Who would have thought that these two great singers were related? Well, not by blood, but because of the fact that Parton is Cyrus's godmother. As it so happens, Dolly Parton is an old friend of Billy Ray Cyrus, a fellow country singer and Miley's father. Next on the list is Shirley MacLaine and Warren Beatty. During her acceptance speech for her 2012 American Film Institute Lifetime Achievement Award, Shirley MacLaine gave special thanks to Warren Beatty, describing him as the person she'd known the longest and the person she'd loved the longest on this planet. Why is that? Well, it's because Warren is Shirley's kid brother. Of course, we have Julia Roberts and Emma Roberts. Did you know that Pretty Woman star Julia Roberts is Emma Roberts' aunt? I bet you didn't. Julia is Eric Roberts' brother, and Eric is Emma's dad. And looking at a photo she once posted on Instagram where they were all enjoying game night, you can tell that they have a very close family bond. Next up, it's Kelly Clarkson and Reba McEntire. People don't have to be siblings or best friends for them to get along. You could bond with your in-laws too. And that's the case with Kelly Clarkson and Reba McEntire. For those who don't know, Kelly is married to Reba's stepson, Brandon Blackstock, and they've been living happily ever after since 2013. And now, we have Jamie Lee Curtis and Janet Leigh. Besides being daughter and mother, Jamie Lee Curtis and her mama, Janet Leigh, both love horror movies. There's more than enough proof of this, as Jamie is a prominent feature in the Halloween movie franchise, while Janet was featured in Psycho by Alfred Hitchcock. Then, it's Kate Middleton and Dakota and Elle Fanning. We already know that Dakota and Elle are siblings, but did you know that they have royal blood running through them? Apparently, they're both descendants of King Edward III, who was England's ruler from 1327 to 1377. As for Kate Middleton, her mother Carol is also a descendant of the late English king. This makes the Fanning siblings and Kate Middleton distant cousins. Up next is Jenny McCarthy and Melissa McCarthy. These two cousins, who are renowned actresses and comedians, have made it known to the whole world that they've got each other's backs. This was evident in 2013 when writer Rex Reed criticized Melissa's weight, and Jenny flew right in to defend her. Jenny has also shared a childhood photo of the two of them on Instagram. Continuing on with Emily Blunt and Stanley Tucci. Another set of in-laws make our list, and these are none other than Stanley Tucci and Emily Blunt. Stanley is married to Emily's older sister, Felicity Blunt, who he has 2 children with. Interestingly, Emily and Stanley both starred in the 2006 comedy film The Devil Wears Prada. Next up, we have Queen Elizabeth II and Prince Philip. If you thought members of royal families only got married in the HBO series Game of Thrones, then you got it all wrong. The late Queen Elizabeth II got married to Prince Philip, and it so happens that Philip and Elizabeth are third cousins. Yep, Queen Victoria and Prince Albert of Britain are their great-great-grandparents. Another on the list is Barbra Streisand and Josh Brolin. Barbara is Josh Brolin's stepmother, as she is married to Josh's actor father, James Brolin. They've been together since 1998, and at the time of this video, her stepson Josh is expecting his first daughter with his wife, Catherine Boyd. We also have Snoop Dogg and Brandy Norwood. Superstar rapper and hip-hop hip-hop legend Snoop Dogg is Brandy's first cousin. A lot of people didn't know that Snoop was related to the R&B singer until the rapper revealed it in a 2006 interview with MTV. Since they're both musicians, it doesn't come as a surprise that they collaborated on a 2009 song titled Special. I also have to mention that Brandy is the older sister of fellow R&B singer Ray J, which makes Ray J Snoop's first cousin too. Another one is Snoop Dogg and Sasha Banks. It seems Snoop Dogg has many celebrities in his family, but this time it's not a singer, it's none other than the boss, Sasha Banks. Those who watch WWE wrestling will know exactly who Sasha is. She's a former women's champion and former tag team champion. She was also part of the famous Four Horsewomen clique, along with Becky Lynch, Bayley, and Charlotte Flair, who's the daughter of legendary WWE wrestler Ric Flair. Besides helping Sasha develop her in-ring boss persona, Snoop also recorded her entrance song. And now, for The Rock and Roman Reigns. The Anoa'i family is the biggest family in pro wrestling, as they have given us the likes of Yokozuna and Rikishi. But probably the two biggest names out of the family are Dwayne Johnson, also known as The Rock, and current WWE Undisputed Champion Roman Reigns. The two are first cousins, and they have even done a film together, the Fast and Furious spin-off Hobbs and Shaw. Next up is the Usos and Solo Sikoa. Remember when I said that the Anoa'i family is the biggest family in wrestling? Well, three of their grand siblings make an appearance on our list, and that's the Uso twins, Jimmy and Jay, and their younger brother, Solo Sikoa. The Usos are the current WWE Undisputed Tag Team Champions, and they're also first cousins to Dwayne Johnson and Roman Reigns. I can only imagine how much these guys would have body slammed each other while they were growing up as kids. Now, we have Dr. Dre and Warren G. Andre Young, also known as Dr. Dre, is Warren G's stepbrother. And even though Warren is not as active as he used to be in music, he was one of the originators of G-Funk rap in the 90s. Dre's mom and Warren's dad got married and brought the families together. The two have been cool ever since and have worked on so many classic rap albums together. Up next, it's Goldie Hawn and Kate Hudson. This one's probably the most obvious on our list, but there's no way I'd leave out the most fun twosome in Hollywood, Goldie Hawn and Kate Hudson. In a recent cover of People magazine, you can see Hudson, her 4-year-old daughter, and Hawn looking happy as ever. Now, for Bryce Dallas Howard and Ron Howard. Next on our list is Jurassic World's Bryce Dallas, and she's the daughter of actor and director Ron Howard. Bryce recently joked with TMZ that she still has to ask her father to let her audition for his films. Next on the list is Tracy Ellis Ross and Diana Ross. If you haven't already guessed by now, then I'd be surprised. Tracy Ellis Ross is Diana Ross's daughter. They look so much alike. We also have Tippi Hedren and Melanie Griffith. Just one look at Melanie Griffith and you can tell she's the daughter of Tippi Hedren. They both look remarkably young for their ages too. Melanie is 61 while her mother is 90. And finally, we have Blake Lively and Robin Lively. Last on our list, the two half-sisters share the same mother, Elaine Lively, but different dads. So guys, do you know any more celebrities who are related that most people don't know about? Kindly tell us in the comments section. And if you enjoyed watching this video, please like and share it so your buddies can watch it too. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and punch the notification bell to keep getting more entertaining videos like this.